You're fine. You're sitting there, perfectly content with your life. Until your thumb moves, the screen lights up, and somewhere around the third photo, that good feeling quietly slips away. A friend just got promoted. Someone your age already owns a home. A stranger is somewhere golden and warm while you're here, in the same chair, with the same life you were happy with 10 seconds ago. Nothing about your day got worse. You just saw someone else's. This is the trap almost no one notices. How well you think you're doing has very little to do with how you're actually doing. It depends on who you happen to be standing next to. In the 1950s, a psychologist named Leon Festinger said it plainly. People have no fixed built-in ruler for their own worth. So to measure ourselves, we borrow one. We look sideways at other people and read our value off the gap. For most of human history, that gap was small. You lived among maybe 150 faces, the same ones your whole life. You could be the fastest, or the funniest, or the most useful, and actually feel it, because the whole competition fit inside one camp. Measuring yourself wasn't cruel back then. It kept you alive. Rank meant protection. Rank meant food. The instinct made sense. The world it was built for is gone. Now you hold a small glass rectangle that introduces you to the most extraordinary people alive. Thousands of them, every hour. And that ancient instinct has no idea the rules changed. It's still trying to find your place in the group. Except the group is now everyone, everywhere, on their single best day. You're not seeing their lives. You're seeing the trailer. 2 perfect seconds, cut from a week of ordinary ones, polished and aimed straight at the part of you that keeps score. So of course you feel behind. You're racing a crowd that doesn't exist, stitched together from a million strangers' highlights into one impossible rival. And this reaches further than your mood. It quietly touches your money too. Research on income found something almost absurd. How good people feel about what they earn barely follows the actual number. What it follows is rank, how their pay sits next to the people closest to them. Raise everyone's salary at once and the good feeling vanishes because the gap never moved. The number climbed, the position didn't. That's the engine humming under all of it. You don't really want the car or the title or the trip. You want to be ahead, and ahead is a line that slides forward every time you blink, which is exactly why the scrolling is so hard to stop. Every swipe is a tiny question. Am I still keeping up? And the answer is always, look again. The app isn't really selling you videos. It's renting you a rank you can never finish winning, so you keep coming back to check the score. There is a way out, but it isn't willpower. It's catching the rigged game in the act. Start with what a feed truly is, an audition tape. Everyone's best take, and none of the takes they deleted. You're holding your entire unedited life up against a stranger's one perfect frame and quietly calling yourself the loser. Then move the ruler. That instinct will measure you against something no matter what you do, so give it a fair target. Measure against who you were last month, last year, the you that hadn't even begun. That's a race with a real finish, and it's the only one that was ever yours to run. And when the sinking feeling shows up, and it will, maybe tonight, you don't have to argue with it. Just name it. That's the ranking instinct doing its oldest job. Said out loud, it loses size. It only works while it stays hidden. There is no scoreboard. There is no line you're stuck behind. There is only an ancient habit, shaped for a world of 150, straining to read a world of billions and getting it wrong every time you glance down. So the next time that screen quietly drains the good feeling out of you, let it go. It was never the truth about your life. It was only the glitch.